Ladies and gentlemen, some absolute huge news regarding Warzone Mobile has just dropped. There have been a lot of big bombshells over the last few weeks, most of them good, some not so good, but there's a lot to get into, so we're going to go ahead and hop to the first thing, that being the fact that if you live outside of one of the 4 available regions you can currently just natively download and play Warzone Mobile in, the 4 regions being Chile, Norway, Sweden, and Australia that are currently a part of the limited release, then you might not be able to play the game anymore, because in an update about a week or so ago, they actually made it so that in order to play Warzone Mobile to get into any match, you have to have a ping of less than 200. Now that might not seem like a big deal, but if you're outside of one of these countries and you're having to VPN into a country to mask your identity and mask your IP, then there's a good chance that your ping is well over 100, if not close to the 200 range. And so it seems like Warzone Mobile is really trying to crack down in these last few months of the limited release to make sure that whoever's playing the game is supposed to have access to the game and is supposed to be playing the game. I myself, I do VPN, and I do realize that when I'm playing, this is not going to be the crisp experience I get when the game releases in the United States, because playing with a 100, 200 ping is so much different experience than playing with servers close to you. So I get why they're doing this, but also if they're going to limit the ping, just give it to some more regions, and I think everyone will be happy campers. Now that's just a little small piece of information compared to this next rumor that dropped around 2 weeks ago, where Sean Weber posted that Warzone Mobile is going to receive its own zombies mode. Now Sean Weber is a pretty famous and pretty accurate leaker within the mobile gaming sphere. They post a lot of insider information that ends up being right most of the time, but it is a rumor, it is a leak, and so take everything with a lot of salt, a lot of grains of salt, because it's not confirmed. But something that is confirmed that does relate to this is Modern Warfare 3, the next Call of Duty within the Call of Duty franchise, is going to be getting their very own zombies mode. It has been confirmed. A lot of the zombies YouTubers have talked about it. I think some have even played zombies already or got some very brief experience with it. The zombies menu, the loading screen for Modern Warfare 3 has already been leaked. It's already been put online by some of those YouTubers, and so that is definitely coming to the next COD on PC and console, and something Warzone Mobile has been trying their hardest to do, and something that is just in line with the entire game, is being as close of the console and PC experience you can get on mobile. They're really trying to get a lot of console and PC players to just play the same game they're used to, the same Call of Duty, the same feel, the same graphics, but on mobile. And so this would really help that. A lot of people enjoy zombies. I love zombies, and the Call of Duty mobile game that is currently out, they've tried a few times for zombies, making multiple different iterations of zombies modes. I've played all of them. I don't like any of them. And so if we're able to get the Modern Warfare 3 zombies game mode on Warzone Mobile, that would be huge. I really think it looks like Activision is really trying to make this an all-in-one game. You got battle royale, you got multiplayer, cross progression, 120 player real player lobbies, and it looks like maybe zombies. But I really think if this does come true, we won't see zombies for a few months until the game has been released and has been developed, because at the end of the day, zombies is an afterthought. People play Call of Duty for the multiplayer and the battle royale. Zombies is really fun, but I don't think they should be prioritizing it right now, and I hope they're not. I hope they're just working on multiplayer and battle royale once they have all the big issues. I think it'd be awesome if we saw a zombies mode creep its way into Warzone Mobile, because I know I've been looking for some good zombies action in COD on mobile over the last few years. But once again, take that with a grain of salt, because it might not be true, but something that has been confirmed. It has been making the mobile gaming community talk about this. One issue once again is the introduction of third-person POV. Now this isn't a leak, this is just in Warzone Mobile. If you have the game installed, you can open it up and see it for yourself, but this is a little highlight, a little screenshot, a little news snippet they put out in the game saying third-person POV. You can now switch to third-person perspective for an over-the-shoulder view in battle, live now in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, with obviously a screenshot of someone in Verdansk running around in third person. Now I don't think this is actually out, and Warzone Mobile has done this multiple times over the last few months. They'll put something in the patch notes, or they'll put something in the highlights just like this, and it doesn't come for a few weeks. So I'm not sure if third-person POV is out just yet. When it does come out, then I'll make sure to get some gameplay for it for you guys. I think I would obviously know if it's out, because people will be posting about it all over the place, but it's just been this snippet, and it got a lot of people talking again about third-person POV in battle royales. Now I know a lot of battle royales like PUBG Mobile is huge, and third-person Call of Duty Mobile even has a really big third-person fan base. But one of my big concerns with this isn't the gameplay differences, because I know a lot of people, it just comes down to third-person tends to be a little bit slower and a little bit campier, because you can see around corners without having to peek. My real concern with this is that Warzone Mobile is touting 120-person real player lobbies potentially. During the original soft launch of the game and revealing this game to the public, one of the things that grabbed the entire mobile gaming community by storm was the fact that once and for all we could finally play a game with 100% real players. It's been, I think, years since Fortnite Mobile had this feature where you could just hop into a game, they're all real players. And then I think 3 or 4 years ago, they switched it to where it's a mix of real players and AI. And ever since then, most games followed suit, mixing the not only multiplayer, but battle royale lobbies with artificial intelligence, with bots. And I really just think it kind of dulls down the overall experience. And so this is something Warzone Mobile has been shouting from the rooftops. We can do this. We're going to hopefully have up to 120 player real person lobbies, which would be fantastic. The only problem is by introducing not only more modes into battle royale, but more perspectives, it splits the player base. And so by that alone, if they're adding third person POV, I really hope it's just like one mode and it doesn't split the player base. Like, I hope they don't have solos, duos, trios, squads, you know, quick rush modes, whatever they're calling them, quick time modes, all in third person POV, because that would make it really difficult for Warzone Mobile to actually achieve their 120 person real player lobby dreams. And so I have no problem with third person POV being in Warzone Mobile as long as it doesn't affect too much the potential for us to get 100% real player lobbies. That's all I want. That's something I've been looking forward to for so long. And so you can play the game how you want to. You can play it first person, third person. I don't mind. It just, when it comes to the logistics of matchmaking in battle royales, time and time again, it's been proven that by throwing in more maps, more modes, more perspectives, it just makes the lobbies take longer to load in, longer to queue, and then you also have more bots in your lobbies. And so it just kind of drowns out and kind of muddies the experience for everyone involved. And so it's kind of a spicy take, but hopefully they do a good job implementing it. And I think we're going to find out soon if they will, because the next big live event to showcase some Call of Duty Warzone Mobile features is COD Next on October 5th. Now, this is the event last year, around 10 months ago when the game was first announced. They brought out a bunch of Call of Duty Mobile and other mobile gaming YouTubers to LA to the big COD Next event, and they were able to play Warzone Mobile the day that it was announced. And then I think the next event was in London in November, which I went to, played a really early stage version of the game. And then it's been kind of quiet. There hasn't been many other in-person events. I think there was actually one a few months ago in LA where they brought some more creators out, some more one-on-one feedback sessions. But in terms of big events, big public event where creators get to showcase the game and get to, you know, get hands-on experience, it's been quite some time. And so I'm very excited for this. Will I be going? I actually have no clue. It'd be really cool if I do, but at this moment of time, don't know. But just letting you guys know that it does look like we should be getting a lot of new information in about a month or so regarding Warzone Mobile, which is going to be fantastic. Now, the last little bit, I'm throwing this at the end because I don't know if it's true. It might be false, could be Photoshop, who knows? But it looks like there is currently a graphics settings screen for Warzone Mobile floating around there, which is big because this has been something for months now since the game has gone into this closed beta testing, limited release, whatever. I've been wanting the ability to adjust my settings, and it looks like we might finally be getting it. This is the graphics tab that is currently being leaked, floating around, where it has texture quality, it has clarity, sharpen, exposure, color temperature, style, frame rate, contrast, MSAA, saturation, motion blur, shadow quality. That is a lot. I don't know if I've ever seen a game that has sharpen as a setting, exposure as a setting. That's like a camera setting. That's actually insane. So it seems like this could be true, and especially with how detailed and realistic and PC and console like, again, like they're trying to make this game, this is kind of on par for Warzone Mobile's brand at the moment of being a PC and console game on your phone. So I would love if the next update contained these graphic settings, because I would want to deep dive through them, get the most FPS, give you guys some settings for low, medium, high-end devices, because right now it's just one size fits all. I think everyone's rocking similar graphics and everything. So super excited if this is real. Once again, I'm chucking it at the end. If you guys stay to the end, you're getting a little sneak peek of something that might come true. It also might just be total baloney, total malarkey, a big Photoshop, and hopefully we'll know though, because at the end of the day, we got like 10 weeks until this game is supposed to be out globally, and we still can't adjust our settings. Okay, now, you know, I just said there's a good chance it's not real. Well, it was just confirmed that it is actually false. This is the original picture right here. And then up here, there was a, like, literally someone photoshopped an employee at Warzone Mobile, and they said, hey, it's actually real, and it's gonna come out in like 2 days. And I was like, oh, sick. And then you realize that this guy, the guy they're supposed to be impersonating, he says that this leaked DM is fake, and they aren't gonna confirm or deny the screenshot. The screenshot is fake, and the DM is fake, but still, we don't know anything about settings. I don't know. It's obvious that someone had a fun time on Photoshop, and they tricked a lot of people, myself included. But since that screenshot isn't real, it's pretty much all we have for the rest of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm super excited for Warzone Warzone Mobile. If any other big news and information drops, I'll let you guys know as always. But until then, it's been DuckyTheGamer. Thank you for watching today's video. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.